waiting for. Please welcome the Pelbros Podcast.
Hey, what up, Pels fans? It's Pelbros here, bringing you episode 45 of the Pelbros Podcast. Myself, James, with my co-host here.
Yo, Ryan DW, making sure I'm not committing suicide one more time.
Yeah, it's another rough week, if we're being honest. Last episode 44, definitely came back from the start of the season on a bit of a new hope, I think we called it.
Bit of a, oh my god, that did not age, not even like a day or two. Hey, fuck's sake.
Yeah, pretty much anything we've said, the opposite has happened. So,
I was gonna say we're predicting at least one win out of the 3 games from last week, right? Ended up being 0, so I guess there's that.
Yeah, it was rough. Definitely a rough week. Pels going 0-3 from our last time we talked. Last time we made the predictions, like you said, we had Phoenix, Sacramento, Golden State. I think we pretty much projected that we were going to go 1-2, based on the Sacramento game. I think we said that was our best chance. And then in the end, didn't look too great.
But we'll go into a bit more detail in a sec, though, I guess, with all that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, obviously, if you're listening, you know where to find us. But for everyone out there, definitely check out our YouTube channel. That's where a lot of stuff goes up. A lot of non-podcast stuff as well. So you can catch shorter snippets of content that we're going to be making, and we have in the past. So definitely check that out.
And I was going to say, you guys should tell us too if you guys liking our new style. We'll obviously, even with these podcast episodes, we're trying to keep them more like sharper, snapper. But that's also because, or snappy, I should say. But that's also because, there's less fucking shit to talk about, bro. It's just the same shit again. Like, oh, Pelicans suck again. You know what I mean? So, who knows? Maybe as the season progresses, as things progress, we will have our usual kind of, I guess, free-flowing kind of episode length where with like 40 minutes, an hour, even sometimes an hour 30. But, we're like in this new kind of snappier version, clickbaity version of the Pelbros podcast episode. So, if you guys want to give us a little bit of feedback of that, that's more than appreciated.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess also if you're coming in here and expecting like us to be super positive and talk about all the good things, and you're probably going to be disappointed. So, like we said, we'll keep it short and quick and just shit on the Pels. Yeah,
and before we even properly get into the last games over the week, man, I just want to say too, like right fucking now, like this is episode 45. Like if you've been following up to this point, right, and you're still tuning in and you're still trying to expect something more than that is given by default as a Pelicans fan, right? Legit, just unsubscribe, bro. Like if you can't cop this constant bullshit that we are having to cop through the by being a Pelicans fan and stuff, then bro, you're just not gonna make it, bro. You don't have what it takes to be a Pelicans fan, really. Like at the end of the day, like we even said just last episode, like we said, like pretty much this is like a motto or catchphrase, right? All we're doing here is just chasing that fucking high of that 4-0 sweep in which we swept Portland in the first round. Legit. Apart from that, like we've got nothing else. We have no other fucking hope. Sure, we've got Zion. Sure, we've got these new pieces, Devontae Graham, but it doesn't mean shit, bro. And ultimately, if we want to fucking take it even deeper than that, bro, what are we really fucking trying to fight for? Or who's the best in this fucking game of a fucking bouncy ball, bro? Like, who gives a fucking shit? You know what I mean? Like, it's all for fucking nothing, bro. All right, hate to red pill you guys, but legit,
You guys
anyways,
see that?
So
that's 3 years of pain breaking a man right in front of you.
Yeah. So, like I said, just unsubscribe if you guys don't fuck with that shit. If you guys don't roll with this kind of vibe and shit, because you know what I mean. Like, sure, we can try to be positive and stuff like that, but at the same time, we real, bro. We real too. And if you can't fuck with the real, if you're not vibing with the real, then get the fuck out of here, son. What the fuck, bro? Like, no one's forcing you to stick around here, bro. Or better, drop a comment, talk some shit. Come on, boys, pitch your game. Let's hear you. Let's see what you got to say, homie.
Those comments are probably going to be more entertaining than Pelicans games.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, yeah, fuck it. All right, that's my mini rant done. But yeah, I'll pass it over back to you, James. Let's get stuck in with these games, eh?
Yeah, let's jump into it. It's the first game against Phoenix. Pels lost that game 100 to 112. This was a game that I think you actually mentioned last episode that we probably had a chance in, just because the Suns had been slipping at the time.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, the team kept it quite close at times.
This was a team. So this entire week too, we have to keep in mind also, no BI, no Zion, right? So even without fucking BI, I was very, very pleasantly surprised to be seeing that the Pels were making this a motherfucking game in the at the Suns' home court of all places too.
Yeah, definitely super competitive. This the first 3 quarters, probably one of the best first halves I've seen the Pels play in a long time. Just all over the place on defense.
Yeah, you were saying too, your boy Herb Jones, right?
Yeah, everyone really grabbing mad steals. Even Devontae, Najee Marshall was doing work. Yeah, Herb Jones. Unfortunately,
he got injured.
Man's got KO'd, and then everything went to shit after he left.
What happened again? Was it a friendly fire by who? What?
Yeah, they're running back on defense, and then Valanciunas just like turned around.
Oh no, not Valanciunas, bro. More people, man.
Elbow straight to the face.
Yeah, no, bro. Oh man, no, sack that, bro. Sack that, legit.
So hard that he got concussion symptoms. He's been out for a few games now. So,
bro. Okay. This episode is definitely gonna be more entertaining than I was thinking it. Yeah, woohoo, concussion systems. Yeah. Symptoms, sorry. Yay, let's go. NFL going on. A little bit of boxing. Yes. I mean, the boxing in the weekend was pretty fucking tight. Shout out my boy Canelo. But continue, yeah.
But yeah, no, overall, just a great first half. Not too bad in the third quarter either. Definitely the team just pulling together, hitting shots, playing defense, and in the end, this game came down to execution. I think we were saying, and. What do you
CP3. Yeah, CP3. Yeah, just decides to wake up. But Devin Booker decides to fucking wake up too. Was it CP3? Was it like man had like just before going to the fourth, he had like 3 points and like 18 motherfucking assists. Let me look at the fucking boxer right now. What did he end up with, bro?
Yeah, in the first quarter he had 0 points, 8 assists or something. Didn't look like he was gonna have a big game, but holy shit, yeah, that fourth quarter where the Suns just dominated us, 36 points to 18 in that fourth quarter alone. And I think...
Oh, even McGee, bro. I mean, McGee was fumbling the ball a bit, dribbling, but then all of a sudden, you put CP3 on. Okay, yeah, bro. You want to freaking laugh at me, Shaqtin' a fool, JaVale McGee? Yeah, bro. And then, next minute, fucking just dunking. We're just getting raped by McGee at that point.
Yeah, easy bloody alley-oops from CP3. Yeah. Definitely gave him like 3 to 4 easy assists.
Yeah, CP3, sorry, he ended up with 14 points and 18 fucking assists, and a lot of those points coming in the fourth when he's just shitting on us. The same kind of thing with Devin Booker, stepped it up, got them 18 points when he was having a bad game throughout.
Yeah, Devin Booker was shooting like crap and then hit a few crucial shots, but that's just a CP3 effect, really. I think the guy's dominated our franchise for a while now, even when he left.
And even when he was in our franchise too.
Yeah, I don't think he likes how things ended up and in this franchise in general. So yeah, he likes to bring on the pain, but definitely thought that he wasn't going to have a big game when I was watching the first half, and then took off in the end. Quick shout out to Jonas Valanciunas on our team, at least 23 points, 14 rebounds, double. Easily the best player in my eyes for the start of the season at the moment. Just putting in work. It's a shame that we pretty much get torched on defense, and we don't really have much to show for when it comes to the execution.
Yeah, no, definitely big shout out to Valanciunas. I did shout out even last episode that he's been finding his groove with the team, right? Like I said to even Devontae Graham, good man. But the thing is that it's very interesting how this game could have potentially gone if we had BI, If we had BI, not even BI, if we had fucking Zion, but, if we had BI, because out of fucking nowhere, this man got injured. We're like, what the fuck, bro? Where's my boy? But apart from that, then, James, I do need to ask you a question real quickly. Are we going to, as we are the quote-unquote Pelbros, right? And I know we have historically conflicting views here and there when it comes to the man himself, CP3, Chris Paul. Are we going to, give a little clap or give a little applause, or we're going to snub this guy for, in this game, in this Phoenix versus Nola game, he actually became third of all time assists. Are we gonna give him a round of applause or sack it? What do you think?
Yeah, look, I'm willing to give him a round of applause. I don't mind CP3 on the Suns. Just don't give me CP3 LA Clippers or the Houston version, because fuck that. But yeah, happy to give him a round of applause here.
Okay, you're gonna give him a round of applause. I'll give him a round of applause only because it's the regular season. I think my main beef is because I'm like, hey, what the hell? Why's my beef? What's my beef with CP3? But it's oh yeah, shit. I remember what my beef is. It's when we're in the fucking playoffs and he's not on my fucking team. Fuck that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So yeah, for now, yeah, it's cute. You know, he's third in all-time assists. His name is CP3 too. Let's give him a little round of applause. Let's go.
Yeah, look,
you like that, guys? That's a new microphone quality too.
He wasn't doing any bullshit flopping, so I'll give him benefit of the doubt this game at least.
Fair.
Next time I see that again, I'm calling him out.
Okay, yeah. Apart from that, though, very, very last kind of quick shout out I do want to give up is I did also mention this to you too, James, when I was watching the game. Motherfucking Elfrid Payton, bro. He's found his way back at the Suns. He's a NOLA native. He even spent a season, I believe it was, at the Pelicans. Traded to the Knicks. Apparently the Knicks, everyone was like, fucking get rid of this guy. So it's quite interesting to see that. Yeah, but, they said that with him, but, they said like, oh, keep Julius Randle. He's the man until obviously the playoffs. And they're like, fuck Julius Randle. But yeah, so it's interesting to see that Elfrid Payton has actually made a return now to the Suns. I'm pretty sure he came from the Suns to us originally, right?
Oh, I don't remember. I know he was on the Magic for a while.
Potentially. I guess we'll just leave it up there, But yeah, regardless, though, I guess big shout out, not big shout out, just a little shout out to seeing that Elfrid Payton is at the Suns. Good to see that he's on a roster. To be honest, can't say the same to my boy Boogie, unfortunately. But yeah, it's part of the game.
Cool. Now, last thing I just really want to quickly touch on before we go to the Kings game, and this is gonna also affect the next two games is. I think what we're realizing from not just this stretch, but from this whole start of the season is Jaxson Hayes, mate.
Oh yeah,
absolute trash.
Where's he at?
Where is he? Like honestly, I think fans are really realizing now that I don't want to throw out the word bust, but maybe let's say not living up to his hype that we had, or that at least Pelicans fans had. Yeah, not seeing much improvement from him in general. The man pretty much got torched by Frank Kaminsky. Didn't help that when Valanciunas was on, it wasn't any better. But yeah, we're definitely lacking in that center space or backup center space. And yeah, that good transition good segue into the next game because yeah, Jaxson Hayes has a poor start, poor game against the Suns. Bang, pretty much benched or pretty much like not given minutes in the game against the Kings and. Willie Green actually deciding to pull out Hernan Gomez, which we haven't seen much of this season.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that. Yeah. Because when he said pull out, I was like, yo, where we going with this? Oh, continue. Yeah, continue.
No, Willie Green deciding to play Hernan Gomez instead, and Jaxson Hayes only getting that 4 minutes in the game against the Kings. So, yeah, overall, pretty disappointing start for him. Nor's also been a bit disappointing as well. So I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, Nor was great for like the first couple of games. The first week, and then ever since then, he's just been on a fucking cold ass motherfucking street, bro. He's doing some soul searching right now.
Yeah, definitely. I think the thing about Nor at least is like he has that 1 or 2 game where you're like, okay, fair enough, you can score 20 points on good efficiency, but yeah, just haven't seen that much from Hayes at all. Man can't screen, can't defend.
Yeah, I was gonna say about. To give a little bit of backing up for Jaxson Hayes, I haven't given up on him just quite yet. My kind of thing with him is that you're still going to be getting at least one power play or one kind of highlight reel kind of move from him every time you chuck him on the court. You know what I mean? Or not necessarily every single game, but majority of games you're going to get at least a really power play kind of situation going down, or at least an attempt. So. You could argue that there is that kind of little spurt of energy that is given where he's there, but I do definitely agree with you in the sense that Like, we need that shit for a whole game. You know what I mean? For like
Yeah.
more than 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So it's definitely true. In terms of like there's definitely potential there. There's always been potential there ever since his very, very first preseason with us, summer league with us even. You know, I've always had high hopes with him. You know, trying to see how he would go with Zion, Noor, etc. But yeah, ultimately we've got to be realistic too. We're gonna see what he does for us this season. Honestly, I reckon that's the best way to leave it at that. Before I want to get into that next game, though, James, just really quickly, man. I'm seeing because I got ESPN open, bro. I've got like some like honey, like I don't know. This is like that marketed directly towards me. It says 4 Australian dating sites that actually work. What do you reckon?
Hey, talk about personalized advertising.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna open up that tab for later, but let's keep going. Okay, so the Kings game, yeah. All right, fucking Kings game. Oh my god. Yeah, just I had to bring that up, that ad up just for a second, because you know there was like a very, very split second where I forgot the suicidal hell that I'm currently living in on a daily basis. Fuck. I mean, all I can say, bro, is at least we got Josh Hart back, I guess, right? Still no BI for this game either. Yeah, bro. It looks like I'm looking at the fucking thing. The box score of this game. It's exactly what you said. It seems as if Willie Green legit just put fucking everyone on, bro. He even gave a minute to Didi apparently.
Yeah, that must be like ultimate garbage time.
Yeah.
Jay Alvarado, mate, haven't seen much of him at all. So
who the fuck is that guy? I didn't even know he was on that fucking team.
We're going deep into the bench.
Yeah,
Really.
I mean, your best mate Sadaraski played some minutes. I saw that though. I saw him completely fuck it up when he was on. I remember that.
Yeah, Willie Green's still giving him chances, but he's getting desperate for sure. Yeah, look.
Yeah, because he's got no fucking pieces, no fucking BI. Yeah, continue, sorry.
Definitely some huge Garbo minutes there. But yeah, like you said, no BI. Valanciunas not really playing that 35 to 40 minutes that he's been given. Probably because we're pretty much down. And other thing to note is back to back, and that's probably why one of the reasons why we said we might lose this is.
But Sacramento was also coming off a back to back too, and their game was against like a really, really hard fought game versus Utah, which they ended up losing. So that's why I was like, yo, this could be it. This could be it. So sorry, just to quickly say again, like if we're looking at all 3 of these weeks' games from a bird's eye view, right? So Suns, which we just previously talked about, Sacramento, and then Golden State Warriors, right? We were thinking, Sacramento would obviously be the best kind of thing, but it ended up being Sacramento would be our best possible chance just because, you know, how we usually match up with these guys, but it ended up being Phoenix Suns being the best kind of game. But I did also mention that, you know, that could be up in the air if Phoenix decides to be shit. And they did actually decide to be shit until the fourth quarter, right? The Sacramento game, though, although we lost 112 points to 99, it was still a very, very... It was still a game, you know what I mean? Up until the fourth quarter. Basically, I remember... I'll just tell the story of the game for me, right? I'm like, yo, James, oh my god, yo, check this out. Yo, what's going on? Basically, that's like me up until the third quarter. Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna quickly go eat some lunch and then come back, you know, I go, come, bro, I'm not even shitting you. The first thing I hear, like, the commentator saying is like, Sacramento has just gone on a 14-0 run. I was like, okay, fuck that. I just legit just quit that shit ASAP, bro. Because, like, I'm just saying, bro, I've already had my pride, my honor, my dignity humiliated, taken to the ultimate shit. I've had my heart broken too many motherfucking times, bro. I don't need to see that shit. Like, I didn't even... Because, you know, when it says that shit, then, like, you know, on the broadcast, it'll, like, show, like, an animation banner, like, 14-0 run or something, you know. I didn't even look at any of that. I just heard that shit and legit, I just like controlled up, like get that shit the fuck. Like I don't need that energy in my fucking life, you know. It's unfortunate because it was a very, very close game leading up until that point. But yeah, like what the fuck, 14-0 run, bro. Like that's it from me.
Yeah, I won't have much more to say. If anything, this just proves like the Suns game execution down towards the end of the game, and that's when you look to your stars, your best players. And yeah, we just don't have BI, don't have Zion, don't have those guys to help close out games. And yeah, if anything, fourth quarter, the guys have played 30, 40 minutes the night before. So, not saying that that's like an excuse because obviously Sacramento did the same thing, but just looking at the circumstance, yeah, in the end, not good enough. Cool.
Yeah. So wait, sorry. Last kind of thing I do want to mention with this. Obviously, every time we talk about the Sacramento Kings, shout out to your boy De'Aaron Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Fuck. Wait. And the only other kind of quick thing I want to say too is that I don't know. Maybe you could argue the difference between this game and the Phoenix game is that Herb Jones is still pretty much like KO'd. But really, guys, are we gonna be fucking like depending our entire fucking team? Obviously, sure, there's no BI, there's no Zion, but are we gonna be depending our entire fucking success on some motherfucking rookie right now, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I can't even use that as a defense, as a plausible defense for this team, which is NOLA, which our current record is actually, I'm looking at, it's 1-8, bro. Oh my fuck. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, 1-8 after the Sacramento game, and then after this most recent game. And
oh no, that's not updated. Oh bro, oh no.
Yeah, mate.
Dude, what are you doing to me, cuz? What are you doing to me?
We'll quickly chat about the standings and East and West and stuff after the.
We'll get into that in a sec.
At the end of this episode, but yeah, honestly, not much to say about this Golden State game. 85 to 126.
Yeah, basically because there's still no BI. I was telling to James, because for me, I was looking around, I was seeing some like some leak shit that David Griffin said. It's like, oh yeah, he's saying like BI will be alright in a couple of days. So I was thinking because we had that back to back, yeah, BI would sit that, and they would make him play for Golden State Warriors, especially because that's obviously how ESPN or whoever the fuck was actually advertising, like, oi, Ingram versus Steph Curry, stuff like that, right? Buy out shit, drink Mountain Dew, buy some Doritos, be fat, buy life insurance, stuff like that, right? Anyways, though, I just got a fucking text from the Neng guys. Sorry. Anyways, though, because there's no BI, I was like, and then I realized, okay, the BI isn't starting, so I was like, yeah, fuck that, that's a sack. So I did not watch a fucking second of this game. Apparently, I was keeping an eye on the score though. It seemed like it was somewhat of a game up until the half, I believe, and then ends up being 85-126. That's like motherfucking 40 points domination. But I'll let you speak your piece, James.
No, same situation. I'd be lying if I said I watched this game. If anything, and the score tells you enough, like I said, 85-126. This is just the NBA is going to be looking at this and being like, why the fuck did we schedule the Pelicans for national TV games?
Because it was supposed to be Zion, eh?
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, they were full promoing. I also saw the ads as well, but that was actually earlier in the week when watching the Suns and the some of the other games, and they kept advertising, Golden State versus Pelicans. But yeah, in the end, not even worth
some lightning.
Not worth watching at all. I don't think I would bother even say anything. I mean, when your team has to start Garrett Temple, you know that things are desperate measures.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to him and like the Najee Marshall guy though. Like they have slowly kind of like proven to me like, they're at least worth a couple of minutes on the fucking roster and shit. But I think I'm definitely I still sit the exact same way I sit with the Satoransky guy as James. I was just kind of like, bro, fuck you. Like, that's how I feel. Oh, that's mean. Nah, fuck you. Apart from that though, I'm looking at the fucking box score here. It actually does say here, like pretty much everyone got a little fucking turn for this, like, pointless game, really. What is it, right? Except for Jaxson Hayes, going off of what you said. Did not play, coach's decision.
Yeah, mate, he's losing his minutes, I'm telling you. But
yeah, he's in the naughty corner.
If anything, yeah. I mean, like you said, they kept it up into the half. I'm not surprised that those other guys didn't even get more minutes. But yeah, even with the 6 minutes that DD gets, and he doesn't have a great shooting performance. It's tough for those guys to claw any minutes on this already. Yeah,
that's really fucking tough. And what's interesting here too is that it says Herb Jones did not play because of a sprained left ankle. What's going on, bro? There's some kind of conspiracy going on here, bro. I thought isn't the concussion supposed to be the head, bro? What's going on? Like,
I think it was ruled out of concussion symptoms for the rest of the Suns game and probably for that Kings game. But yeah, it must be also sprained ankle,
bro. bro, Valanciunas, bro, chill. Like the guy, the man's had enough, bro. Legit, I reckon just Valanciunas is just like creeping up at night, just bashing him. Like, yeah, don't fucking tell anyone. No one's gonna fucking believe you, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know, some shit's going on, bro. So because I'm just saying, bro, concussion. Yet it says sprained left ankle. What's going on? You tell me. Is this potentially something larger than that? Is this some kind of some kind of big market, small market conspiracy to hold down the Pelicans, bro? Like, is BI really injured? Is Zion really injured? You know what I mean? Is this just a conspiracy to get these guys out of New Orleans, and make it a Seattle fucking Pelicans? I don't fucking know. Just any other fucking place, any other market bigger than New Orleans? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it could be us tanking, and that's exactly why we're at the record of 1-9. And that's a good segue into the standings. After this terrible week and after a few terrible weeks, Pelicans
open that shit up.
Currently sitting at 1-9 on the standings, and that is actually dead last.
No, are we not just above Houston technically?
Just above Houston, based on our. What's it based on?
Yeah, I mean, we're exactly like we have the exact same record as these guys, yet. Yeah, I don't know what it is based on there.
Well, it'd be a tiebreaker once we play them. So, I haven't played them just yet, but that's not for a while. It's going to be a rough couple of weeks. Even OKC, I want to give OKC a shout out. Even they're getting some wins. Yeah. This is a team that's likely tanking, and they've beaten Lakers twice, and they just picked up another W recently as well. So, yeah, Pelicans, you got to get your shit together. We're actually playing them in a few weeks. Next week, which we'll cover in our predictions really quickly. But
OKC, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking too great. 1-9, shared with Houston. Over on the eastern side, the only other team that's on the same trajectory is Detroit Pistons, who are 1-8. So, what more can I say?
I was gonna say though, so we are currently on a losing streak of 6. Houston is on a losing streak of 8, so at least we're better than those guys, you know. Apart from that, wait, bro, what's this? This guy's freaking injuring himself, bro. You're gonna get yourself another concussion symptom going on. But on the flip side of that, interesting note to say, right, is that Philly are on a win streak of 6, as opposed to our losing streak of 6, and they are at the very top of the Eastern Conference. They even took a couple of games from Miami. Quite interesting. So definitely interesting to see that. I mean, it's interesting to see Cleveland up in the top 8 right now, but I guess we'll leave that kind of conversation for another time. Drew Holiday though is back, no longer injured. However, you said Chris Middleton is out the game.
Yeah, he got COVID earlier this week, so I think he's out for a few games. But Bucks not looking too great. If anything, obviously this is a whole nother topic, but if anything, that post-championship run fatigue definitely real, and we saw that with Miami and Lakers after the bubble season. Then we saw Phoenix have a slow start. DeAndre Ayton's been out a few games, and then the Bucks struggling not struggling, but currently in 10th, which you wouldn't expect. They got a few teams to knock out.
Yeah, but it's way too early in the season, True. But at the same time too, that's what we want to hear, because we're fucking 1 of 9 right now. Yeah. So,
bro, I'll take 4 and 6, bro. I'll take anything.
No,
if anything, teams like the Wizards, Bulls, Cavs, which you wouldn't expect to be in that range, definitely huge respect. So, you'd love to see us even close to that.
Yeah. All right. I mean, let's quickly go over these next week of games. What you reckon about that, James?
Yeah, so quickly run off the next few games, playing Dallas, OKC, and Brooklyn and Memphis, so 4 games.
Yeah.
I'll just go through my predictions. I lost to Dallas. Yeah, look, Dallas is too good.
Yeah, Dallas has just started to work their kind of shit out too, bro. Did you see Luka just hit that fucking game winner 3 over Celtics?
Crazy, yeah. Crazy. And
Porzingis is back too. Seems like they're working their shit out, and we sure as fuck ain't. So that's happening. That's happening tomorrow for us, right? That's happening to sleep away. I'll do my same strategy. I'll just keep an eye on the score, and don't tune in unless it seems like something interesting is going on in the 4th, because that not only saves my kind of productivity, but also saves my wanting or suicide levels, I guess. Is that a fucking term? I don't fucking know.
Mental health, mate.
Yeah,
It's all about
mental health. Yeah, mental health. Yeah, true. So yeah, I definitely agree with you. That's an away game too. That's our last away game. That's the end of a four away game trip. So that's okay. Then after that, on the 11th of the 11th Australian time. So lucky number. But I think for all you burgers, Americans, whoever the fuck tuning in, it's probably the 10th, because we're obviously in the future. But you know, on the Thursday/Wednesday, we have versus up OKC. I don't know. What do you reckon, man? Okay. If we have BI, we should take that. But at the same time, too, like, what the fuck do we have to prove that says that we're gonna beat OKC? Like OKC, even with no fucking CP3 this season, even you know the fact that they're pretty much just all draft picks, they're still gonna shit on us, bro. I mean, the only kind of thing I can say is that they've got SJ. Maybe that'll make Noah want to step it up too. But like I said, it really depends on if we have BI. If we have BI, yes, hopefully. If no BI, I don't fucking know. I doubt it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. They played today against San Antonio and actually got the win. And then they don't play till Thursday. So they got a bit of a 3-game break. Man, I want to say that, you know, I want to give the Pelicans the win here. Yeah, maybe that's just me being naive, being stupid, being hopeful. But yeah, I'll give the Pels the win here. Surely OKC can't be that good. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Okay, surely it can't be that good. dunk.
Wait, that Aussie guy might just shit on us. Josh Giddey or whatever. So yeah, might try and check out that game. Should be a good one.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'll probably watch just for him too, because it's interesting. I haven't been seeing too much about it. I mean, I haven't necessarily been watching him, but I've been seeing things here and there. Remember, James, I sent over that clip of, you know, my boy Josh Giddey, you know, representing the Aussie nation, you know, getting numbers off the court and on the court, bro. That's my boy. I've seen that shit.
Respect.
Yeah, because, you know, what else is a young millionaire supposed to do, eh?
Yeah, he's definitely doing well for himself at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, next game after that, Brooklyn. No.
Yeah, we can have BI. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. I mean, sure, Brooklyn. It's not necessarily like we think Brooklyn is amazing, because you know, good, like not even that great teams have beaten these guys before, right? But we're in no position to even potentially cause an upset, even if fucking what's his face, James Harden decides to have a fucking bad game. KD decides to fucking, I don't know, get COVID or something. You know, even if they don't have those guys, I don't think we have a chance as of right now. But if we've got like later on in the season and we've got Zion and BI healthy, chemistry going, then we can start to talk about that. But as of right now, that's a clear as fuck no.
Yeah, agreed. And then Memphis, I feel like this would be a contentious one in previous seasons, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a big fat L.
Yeah.
Memphis has looked inconsistent this season, but when Ja Morant needs to step up, he will. So yeah.
Yeah, and he hates us too, the Pelicans. But and you know, we've switched the boys too. Steven Adams on their team, Valanciunas is ours. I was gonna say, apart from that though, like earlier, I think when we first started this season with the podcast, I was saying that we could probably take that Memphis game, only because I was like, oh, but 100% Zion's gonna be back by then. There's like we have no fucking intel about Zion as of right now. Who knows if he's even going to play this fucking season, for fuck's sake. If anything, it's even gotten worse to the point now. It's like, I'm kind of like, oh, no. We're going to have BI by that time. And we don't really know if we're going to have BI or not. So it's not a good situation. So without assessing it, because I was thinking we would have Zion before, I was saying like, yeah, but we'll get that W. But no Zion, potentially a BI. Even if he does get back on in time, I don't know. I think I got to hand it to James here. It's L. It's a big fat L.
Yeah, big fat L. I forgot about that Valanciunas matchup and the swap, sorry. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. I only have a quick thing. Oh, fuck, I was going to say something. Something about Memphis, but... Oh, yeah, no, sorry, that game's a back-to-back. So, yeah, you know how we feel about back-to-backs. You know how teams played in back-to-backs. LLL.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Part of the game. I mean, it will still be an interesting set of games this week. I mean, if we can make it that, I guess I will definitely be catching the OKC game. Win, lose. We don't really do draws in basketball, but win or lose, or more likely loss. But, regardless, I'll be watching at least the OKC game. I don't know. I'll maybe try tuning for the Memphis game here and there, even if it's, just because I like to watch Ja Morant play. But yeah, Memphis have been having a killer season so far, so good on them.
Yeah. No, let's wrap that up. Leave it at that. 1 and 3 for the next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If we come back 0-4, maybe we'll just just cancel the podcast, honestly.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should just have a what do you call it? A Pelbros lockout.
Yeah.
Like, we will not. We refuse to have another episode until we get a W.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. That'll motivate the players, that's for sure.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, what? Did you guys hear the Pelbros on fucking da da da?" JJ Reddit is gonna be on all these podcasts like, "Oh my god, wow, this is the most fascinating thing that's ever happened." Da da da. Stand up for your right, podcasters, shit like that.
Yeah, join the boycott, guys. Sign the petition.
Oof, bro, I don't even before we wrap this up, I don't even want to look at next week's, the weeks after that. Oh my god. All right, I'm closing my phone. Okay, that's next week's problem. That's this month's problem, actually. Okay. Anyways, let's wrap it up there, James, before I really commit suicide.
Yeah, leave it at that. Thanks for listening, guys. If you like what you're hearing, definitely let us know. Reach out to us, YouTube, Instagram, email, whatever it is that you prefer. But yeah, thanks for the love and thanks for listening. Well, I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, peace out. My very, very quick last note is, hey, James, I reckon that was a pretty chill episode, right? Despite, the very, very dark, heavy subject matter on the table, right?
Yeah, much slower start, but yeah, we got there in the end.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Orgy, let's see how these games go this week. And yeah, talk to you soon. Peace.
Laters.